Stop everything right now. Put down what you are doing. Turn off the notifications. Close the other tabs. What I am about to share in the next 30 seconds could completely change your financial destiny. Yesterday, I received a message from a woman named Fernanda from Belo Horizonte. She wrote, "I swept my house every night at 9 p.m. for 15 years. Last month, after watching your video, I stopped. 3 weeks later, I received an unexpected refund of $47,000. Coincidence? Listen carefully. If you have been sweeping your house after sunset, or worse, after it gets dark, you may be literally sweeping out every reel, every opportunity, every blessing that was trying to come into your home. This is not superstition. This is not a grandmother's story. This is an ancient Jewish law of energy that my great-grandmother tested on herself when she lost everything in 1931. Within 72 hours of understanding what I am about to reveal, you can start to reverse the damage. But if you continue this practice for even one more night, you may be blocking the abundance that was meant to arrive this very week. Let me tell you about my great-grandmother, Rivka Leah. She arrived in Brazil in 1923, fleeing persecution in Lithuania. She disembarked from the ship at the port of Santos with nothing but a small cloth bundle containing her prayer shawl and 7 silver coins sewn into the lining of her dress. She did not speak Portuguese. She knew no one. Her husband had died during the crossing of the Atlantic. In the first 2 years, she cleaned houses for wealthy families in Higienópolis. She worked 18 hours a day, and every night, exhausted, she swept the floor of her little tenement room before collapsing into bed. And nothing changed. Poverty persisted. Then, one afternoon, an elderly lady from the synagogue, a woman whom everyone called the Wise One, came to visit her. She watched my great-grandmother pick up the broom at dusk and said 7 words that changed our family forever. "Rivka, you are sweeping your fortune away." That night, my great-grandmother put down the broom. She never swept again after sunset. In 3 months, she had saved enough to open a small sewing shop in Bom Retiro. In 3 years, she employed 12 people. When she passed away in 1978, she left 4 paid-off properties and a legacy that still supports our family to this day. All because she learned the secret that I am about to share with you. Before I continue, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, subscribe to this channel and activate the bell. In exactly 12 minutes, I will reveal the 1 hour that is the most dangerous of all, and what to do if you have already swept during that time. Second, write in the comments, "I am ready to receive my abundance." These are not just words. In Kabbalah, we call this pay, the power of the spoken word. When you write, you activate. I will personally respond to the first 200 comments with specific guidance for your situation. Third, and this is crucial, watch until the end, because I will teach you a simple ritual that can reverse years of blessings accidentally swept away. In this video, you will discover 3 fundamental things. First, the ancestral Kabbalistic reason why sweeping at certain times literally pushes money out of your home, and which times are the most dangerous. Second, the complete story of how this knowledge saved my family from poverty for 4 generations. Third, a simple nighttime ritual that takes less than 2 minutes and can transform your home into a magnet for Shefa, divine abundance. And in the end, I will share a blessing in Hebrew that has been passed down in my family for over 200 years, one that you can use tonight. Let's get started. Think carefully with me. How many times have you cleaned your house at night? How many times have you swept the kitchen floor after dinner, when it was already dark outside? How many times did you push that broom across the floor at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., without ever knowing what you were really doing? Each sweep of that broom, each little pile of dust pushed toward the door, each time you swept those crumbs out into the darkness of the night, you weren't just cleaning. You were performing an ancestral ritual, only in reverse. You were activating a spiritual law that pushes abundance away. And here's what breaks my heart. Most people don't know. They were never warned. Their mothers didn't know. Their grandmothers didn't know. They work hard. They pray. They do everything right. And then, every single night, they undo all of that with a simple and innocent action. In Kabbalah, there is a concept called Shefa. In Hebrew, Shefa means divine flow or abundance. It is the spiritual energy that carries blessings, including financial blessings, from the heavenly realms to our physical world. Now, Shefa does not flow randomly. It follows specific patterns. It enters through specific channels. And according to the Zohar, the main mystical text of Kabbalah, one of the most important channels for Shefa is the entrance door of the house. The door is not just a physical entrance. It is a spiritual portal. During the day, when the sun is shining, this portal is completely open. Blessings flow freely in. But at twilight, what we call Bein Hashmashot, the space between the suns, something changes. The portal begins to close. The flow changes direction. And after dark, when you sweep towards the door, when you push anything out of your house, you are not just moving dust. You are moving energy. You are telling the universe, push it out, send it away. I do not want what is trying to enter. The dust goes out, and the parnasa, the sustenance, the provision, the financial blessing, goes with it. That is why the sages said, "He who sweeps at night sweeps his mazel." Mazel does not just mean luck. Mazel means your divine portion, your destined abundance, the prosperity that has your name written on it. Let me tell you what happened to my great-uncle Mordecai. He was the opposite of my great-grandmother Rivka. Where she listened, he dismissed. Where she followed the old ways, he said, "That's just superstition." Mordecai was a brilliant man. He had a good job at a textile factory. He saved money. He was careful, responsible, hard-working. But every night, every single night, his wife swept the apartment after dinner. It was her routine. At 8 p.m., like clockwork, the broom came out. My great-grandmother warned him. She told him what she had learned. He laughed. "Rivka," he said, "we live in Brazil now. We don't believe in nonsense from the old country." In 5 years, Mordecai had lost his job. The factory closed. He found another job and lost that one too. Then another, and another. By 1940, he was working 3 different jobs just to pay the rent. He never managed to get ahead. He never saved. He never prospered. His wife continued sweeping. In the year before he died, Mordecai went to visit my great-grandmother. He was 72 years old, tired, broken. He sat at her kitchen table and said, "Rivka, I should have listened." She held his hand and said, "It's never too late to stop sweeping your blessing away." But he went home, and that night his wife picked up the broom at 8 p.m., just as she had done for 50 years. Some habits, once formed, become prisons. I don't want that for you. So let me be very specific. According to the teachings passed down in my family and confirmed by Kabbalistic texts, these are the times you should never sweep. From sunset to sunrise. This is the danger zone. But there are 3 specific moments that are the most dangerous of all. The first dangerous time, twilight, the last hour before complete darkness. This is Bein Hashmashot, the time of uncertainty. The Talmud says it is when the spiritual gates are changing. Anything you push out during this hour gets stuck in the transition and is multiplied. The second dangerous time, midnight. In Kabbalah, midnight is called Chatzot. It is when the heavens open for prayer, but it is also when the spiritual forces are strongest. Sweeping at midnight is like throwing your blessings into a cosmic wind. The third and most dangerous, the hour before dawn. This is when the Shefa is preparing to flow with the new day. If you sweep during this hour, you are literally blocking tomorrow's blessings before they arrive. Now, I know what you are thinking, but I have been doing this for years. Has my abundance gone forever? No, absolutely not. The beautiful thing about spiritual laws is that they work both ways. Just as you can accidentally block blessings, you can also intentionally restore them. The damage is not permanent. The flow can be reopened. But you must act with kavanah, intention, awareness, purpose. Here is what my great-grandmother taught, and what I teach to everyone in my community. Sweep only during daylight hours. The ideal time is in the morning, after sunrise, when the light is fresh and the energy is flowing in. When you sweep in the morning, you are not pushing out. You are inviting in. You are creating space. You are preparing your home to receive. And here is the crucial detail that most people do not know. Sweep toward the center of your home, not toward the door. Gather everything in the middle. Then collect it with a dustpan. Then take it outside in a closed bag. Never sweep directly out the door. Never push energy out of your home. When you sweep towards the center, you are pulling energy inward. You are gathering. You are collecting. This is the secret that changed my family's financial destiny. Last year, I shared this teaching with a woman named Juliana from Sao Paulo. Juliana was a single mother, a nurse working double shifts just to make ends meet. She had $23,000 in credit card debt. Every month, she fell a little further behind. She told me, "I clean my house every night after the kids go to sleep. It's the only time I have. I asked, "What time do your kids go to sleep?" 8 o'clock, she said. She had been sweeping in the dark for over 6 years. I taught her the morning practice. I said, "Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Sweep in the light. Sweep towards the center." She was skeptical, but desperate enough to try. In 3 weeks, she received a call from the hospital. They were restructuring and wanted to offer her a senior position with an annual raise of $12,000. In 2 months, a debt from years ago that she had forgotten was suddenly resolved in her favor. $8,500 refunded. In 6 months, she had paid off half of her credit card debt. She sent me a message that said, "I never knew I was sweeping my own future away." Neither did my great-uncle Mordecai. Now, let me teach you a simple ritual that can start to restore the flow of Shefa in your home. This is what my great-grandmother did on the night she learned the truth. This is what you can do tonight. Materials you will need: a small bowl of water, a pinch of salt, a white candle, optional but powerful. When to do it: after sunset, but before when you would normally have swept. Step by step. First, take the bowl of water and add the salt. Salt, in Kabbalah, represents preservation and covenant. Brit Melach, the covenant of salt. Second, stand at your front door, facing inward towards your home. Third, wet your fingers in the salted water and touch the door frame on both sides, then at the top. Fourth, say these words, in Portuguese or Hebrew, whatever feels right. I seal this door against loss. I open this door for blessing. What is mine will find me. What is destined for my home will enter. Shefa tavo el beiti. Abundance enters my house. Fifth, take the bowl of salted water and place it near your entrance overnight. In the morning, pour the water down the drain. Do this for 7 consecutive nights. Starting today, here is your new practice. Morning. Sweep your house towards the center. Gather. Remove in a closed container. Night. Do not sweep. If you need to clean, use a damp cloth or mop. Water symbolizes blessing and does not push energy in the same way. Before sleeping, stand at your door for 10 seconds. Say, Shefa tavo, abundance comes. Do this for 40 days. 40 is the number of transformation in Jewish tradition. 40 days of the flood, 40 years in the desert, 40 days on Mount Sinai. After 40 days, abundance will find new ways to enter your life. Now, I need to warn you about one thing. In the coming days, your mind may try to sabotage you. You may think, "This is nonsense. This can't really work. I am a logical person." These thoughts are normal. It's your ego resisting change. When they come, do not fight against them. Simply say, "My mind is afraid of transformation." That's okay, but I choose to continue. Also understand, you may not see results immediately. The spiritual realm operates differently from the physical one. Sometimes abundance needs to clear pathways. Sometimes blessings need time to find their way to you. It's like planting a seed. For days, nothing appears above the ground. But underground, roots are growing, strength is being built. And then, suddenly, the sprout appears. Don't give up on the third day because nothing visible has happened. Complete the 40 days. Trust the process. When the changes come, and they will come, I want you to come back to this video. Leave a comment. Share your story. You don't need to reveal intimate details. Just write, "It worked, day 12," or "Something changed on day 5." Why? Because your testimony creates faith in other people. When someone reads that it worked for you, that person believes it can work for them too. And that belief multiplies the energy for everyone. Let's review what you learned. First, never sweep after sunset. The hours of darkness push abundance away. Second, sweep only in the daylight towards the center of your home. Third, perform the salt water ritual at the door for 7 nights. Fourth, practice for 40 days to see the complete transformation. Fifth, trust the process, even when your mind resists. Now, I bless you. May the eternal Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Blessed Holy One, open for you every door that was closed. Remove every obstacle from your path. Place golden opportunities before you. Give you the wisdom to recognize them and the courage to seize them. May your home become a vessel for Shefa. May abundance seek you out and find you wherever you are. May the blessings that were swept away return to you sevenfold. Ken Yehi Ratzon. So be it. Amen. 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 Now, seal this blessing with action. First, leave a strong like on this video. When you do that, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Second, subscribe and activate the bell. Next week, I will reveal another family secret about one word you should never say when receiving a compliment, and why it blocks money. Third, share this video with someone you love. When you share light, you multiply the light that returns to you. Send it to your mom, your sister, your best friend. Fourth, write in the comments, what time have you been sweeping? Be honest. I read every comment. We are walking together now. You are no longer alone. Remember, the wealth you seek is also seeking you. It has always been seeking you. You were just accidentally sweeping it away. Now you know. Now you can change. Gratitude for your presence here. Gratitude for your open heart. Gratitude for your willingness to receive. Peace and blessing upon you and your home. Until the next video. And remember, you are already prosperous. You just forgot. Now you remember. Go. Receive what is yours.